Drastus, my father-in-law, though you may be the last of my Argive allies, I come to you. I seek your counsel at this final hour. There was a time, before Achaean blood had been spilt, when I might have gone forth alone to fight my own fight. Then one need not have feared to cast the lives of the Danaan youths, the lives of princes to their deaths. All for me to place upon my head a crown for which so many cities have suffered. But now the time for such raw courage has passed. So let me pay the price I deserve, my father-in-law. And you know full well what I mean, though you might try to hide your pain and spare your son-in-law's blushes. I am the man who made you an exile from the land over which you ruled, and indeed you ruled it well in piety and peace. If only I had brought my curse to some other city than yours. So cast me out now. Let me face my brother in the final clash. What is holding you back? There is no turning back. Well, it's not for me. It's settled. So I beg you, don't try to stop me, because you can't. Not even if my mother, robed in black, or my wretched sisters were to throw themselves before my spear. Not even if my father stood in my way, face to face, me in my helmet, he with his gouged eyes. Not even then would I desist. So how could I then imbibe whatever Argive blood remains? How could I bear to revel in your deaths too? I have witnessed chasms open in the ground, all for my sake, and it was not me who was cast therein. I have witnessed the death. I instigated the crime of Tydeus. It's because of me that Tegea mourns the loss of its king, because of me that a bereaved mother weeps in the caves of Parrhesia. And yet I could not even bring myself to cross the banks of the river Ismenus, while the corpse of Hippomedon bloodied its water. Nor could I bring myself to join your mad exploit, Capaneus, and scale the walls of Thebes while the thunder god struck you down. Why was I so afraid for my life? So now it's my time to pay the price. All the brides, Pelasgian mothers, aging fathers, all those whose joys I have stolen, whose homes I have despoiled. Let them all gather to witness as I fight with my brother. What else is there? Let them bear witness and pray for my brother's victory. I bid farewell to my wife, to the sweet luxuries of Mycenae. But you, my dear father-in-law, please honour my ashes. For the blame for these horrors is not mine alone, but the gods above, and the cruel fates too. When this war is over, see to my cremation, save my corpse from the scavengers and from my brother. That's all. Then find your daughter a better husband. They both descended in tears, much like when spring returns and the snow-capped Thracian mountains of Hymus and Rhodope drown in meltwater streams. Old Adrastus tried to soothe the raging Polynices with gentle words, but the gore-soaked fury Megaera cut short his speech with a new form of terror. For, donning the guise of Inachian Pheroclus, she brought to Polynices his swift-footed steed and deadly war gear, and muzzled him with his helmet. Then the Fury spoke. No more delay. We must make haste, for they say that your brother approaches the gates. Thus the Fury vanquished all remaining hope, and made Polynices mount his horse. So he gallops across the open plain, pale, and he looks around, and he sees the shadow of the Fury looming over him.
Bloodied hands! These are bloodied hands!